We just wanted to say a few words about the vision for this album, Dare to Dream. It's our debut album, the first album we've ever done together, and the first time I've sung in many, many, many years, since the age of 18. And the basic feeling behind this album is we wanted it to be part of the movement that is helping to raise the consciousness of the planet. We wanted it to help people have greater self-awareness, optimism, happiness and peace. And through the different songs Sean so beautifully wrote, and we co-wrote the lyrics together, we really wanted this to be a gift of transformation for you, or just a beautiful album to listen to if that's where you're at. That's my offering for this album. Sean?
Yeah, my goal with this album was to create an album where each song was kind of a little gift. I like albums, when I listen to albums, I really like albums where each song seems to have its own little story. And so that was my goal in producing this album. The other thing I've always wanted to do is I always wanted to produce an album that really celebrated multiple harmonies, with vocal harmonies. I love layering vocals.
So many.
But it's a lot of work. But it's very satisfying when it all comes together.
Yes, and while we set out to make an album that we thought would fit neatly into the New Age category, we found that, as Sean always says, a song has to be what it's being called to be. So do you want to say well, a little bit about that?
Yeah,
how you say that?
It's like the way I say it, it's like each song is like a child that you and when the child is born, you nurture it along, and if you're a good parent, you try to nurture it to make towards being what it wants to be. And so songs to me are like that. I don't try to make a song what I want to make it. I listen to the song and to hear what it says it wants to be. And some of these songs were tough because some of them took us up towards almost being like a gospel type song. One's like a classical type song. One's like a Disney type song. One's got a bit of a rock theater vibe. How do we pull an album together like that? And I just said, you know what? We're the common thread on the album.
Yes.
You know, my songwriting, her voice.
And we both co-wrote the songs.
Yeah, and the energy behind the album, the positive energy.
Yes.
Let's just do it the way the album says it wants to be done, and send it out to the universe, and just see. And if people like it, they like it. If not, that's fine. But we really wanted to stay committed to the songs and the message, and just let them speak the way they wanted to speak.
And as I said before, the vision is about being part of this global movement, helping to move people towards greater self-awareness so we can make our planet a better place, so we can all support each other in moving towards greater transformation, in reaching our dreams, in really helping this world become a better place, and not getting lost in all the woes and the fears of the world. And this album is a positive album. It has been described also from people listening to it as, oh, that's a positive album, while it has places in it which kind of might kind of take you a little bit down the rabbit hole, so to speak, within yourself, in that kind of deep introspective way. The whole message behind it is we can move forward and transform our lives and live our dreams. And if our dreams are shattered, we can create new ones. And by doing that, we can support this world becoming brighter and happier and ultimately better for everyone.
Which reminds me of the quote we both heard from Jim Rohn, which was...
Yes. Jim, I can't remember the exact quote.
But Jim Rohn was Tony Robbins. Most people know Tony Robbins.
His mentor.
Motivational speaker.
Coach.
But Jim Rohn was his mentor, and Jim Rohn's one of the greatest speakers I have ever heard in my life.
Yes.
And he said...
Well, I can't remember word for word what he said, but basically he said if he could coach people through singing, through music... then he would, because music touches people in a different way. And
in a deeper way.
Yes, in a deeper way. And I'm a transformational life coach, and that's another platform, a motivational speaking, and they're all beautiful and have their platform. But music is another platform to really help people move forward. And sometimes we can listen to a song and it touches us in a different way. And so this, we thought, is another beautiful way, another beautiful platform to help people transform their lives and live their dreams.